Next is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 7th chapter, text number 47 and 48, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on October 6th, 1976, in Vrindavan, India.
So, in these two verses, the important point is that Draupadi is sympathetic, that is Vaishnava. She is Vaishnavi. This is the attitude of the Vaishnava. Paradukha Dukhi. Vaishnava is Paradukha Dukhi. That is Vaishnava's quality. He doesn't care for his own personal distresses. But he, a Vaishnava, becomes aggrieved, distressed when other is suffering. That is Vaishnava. Prahlad Maharaj says, Naidad vijay parod virut toya vaitaranya tadvijjagayana mahamritamagna chitta suche tata vimuku cetasa maya sukhaya bharamud bhatu vimora. Prahlad Maharaj was so much harassed by his father, and his father was killed, and still when he was offered benediction by the Lord Nrsimhadev, he did not accept it. He said, Sabai Bonik, my Lord, we are born in the family of Rajagun Tamagun. Rajagun Tamagun, the Asuras, they are influenced by the two lower qualities, Rajagun and Tamagun. And those who are Devotees, they are influenced by the Satagun. There are three gunas, qualities in the material world. Satagun, Trigunamayi, Daividhisa Gunamayi, Gunamayi, Trigunamayi. In this material world, Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. So those who are influenced by the Satagun, they are first class. First class means first class in this material world, not in the spiritual world. Spirituality is different. There is no nirguna, no material quality. There is no first class, second class, third class. Everyone is first class. That is absolute. Krishna is first class, his devotees are also first class. The trees are first class, the birds are first class, the cows are first class, the calves are first class, therefore it is called absolute. No conception of relative, second class, third class, fourth class, no. Everything is first class. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavitavi. Everything is composition of Ananda chinmaya rasa. There is no classification. Either one is situated in Dasaras, one is situated in Sakharas, or in Vatsalyaras or Madhuryaras. They are all one. There is no such distinction. But there is variety. You like this rasa, I like this rasa, that is allowed. Here, in this material world, they are being influenced by the three rasas. And Prahlad Maharaj, being the son of Hiranyakasipu, he considered himself that I am influenced by the Rajagun and Tamo. He is Vaishnava, he is above all gunas. But a Vaishnava is never proud of his guna. Actually, he does not feel like that he is very advanced, he is very enlightened. He always thinks, I am the lowest. Tinadapi sunichena, tarorapi sahisnuna, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sada. This is Vaishnava, that I am the lowest of the human beings. Just like Chaitanya Charitamrita author, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he said, Purisher kit haite mui se loghistha, jagai madhai haite mui se papistha. Jagai madhai, he was considered to be very sinful, and more sinful than Jagai madhai. Jagai madhai haite mui se papistha. And my position, Purisher kit haite mui se loghistha. The worm in the stool, he has got some position, but I am lower than him. Jagai madhai haite mui se papistha, Purisher kit haite mui se loghistha. More naam jai loy tar punno khoy. Anyone who takes my name, whatever little asset he has got on account of pious activities, he will lose it. In this way, this is not artificial. A Vaishnava thinks like that. A Vaishnava like Kaviraj Goswami, Rupa Goswami, they always think like that. That is Vaishnava. They never think that he is very advanced. Never. So similarly, Draupadi is thinking her position and what will be the position of Ashwatthama's mother. Ashwatthama's mother, she is also a woman, and she is studying Ashwatthama's mother's position from her position. She is very much agreed on account of her sons being killed. So she is thinking if Ashwatthama's mother is under the distress of her son being killed, what will be her position? She is disturbed thinking of the position of Ashwatthama's mother. Personally, he is not at all agreed. She is agreed, but she is thinking the grief of Ashwatthama's mother more than her. This is Vaishnava. Just like Prahlad Maharaj says, Soche tato vimukha cetasa maya sukhaya bharamud bhato vimura. Because my father has done so much injustice unto me, so Krishna wanted to give him benediction, but he refused. No, I do not require anything. I am quite happy. I don't want anything. And in exchange of my service, because I have done some work as Vaishnava, it is my duty, Jive Sarupa Nitya Krishna Das, it is my duty as a servant. I have tolerated all tribulations offered by my father. I was never disturbed. I preached amongst my class friends, whatever possible I have done, but that does not mean I want some benefit. No. I am not a Benia, Bonik, Sabai Bonik. So, do not offer me any benediction. I am quite satisfied. So, the question may be that you are satisfied in spite of undergoing so much trouble. Still you are, yes, I am satisfied. Yes, I am satisfied. How? Tad vijjagayana mahamrita magna chitta. Because I have learned by the grace of Narada Muni how to chant your holy name. Tad vijjagayana maha amrita. This chanting of your glorification is maha amrita, a great nectar. Tad vijjagayana mahamrita magna chitta. My chitta, my consciousness is always absorbed in the thought of your glorification. Therefore I am not at all happy. You are not unhappy in spite of so much tribulation given by your father? Yes, I am not at all. This is Vaishnava. He cannot be unhappy. We see that Prahlad Maharaj was put into so much trouble by his father. Even in this Draupadi, she was put into so much trouble. Immediately her sons are killed. But she is not unhappy. This is Vaishnava. Vaishnava cannot be unhappy in any circumstance. Ohito kya pratihata. That is explained. Ahohita ki apratihata jeno atma samprasidati. If you become situated in Krishna consciousness, then you will be so satisfied that in any circumstances, nobody will be able to give you any trouble. This is Vaishnava. Jeno atma samprasidati. Atma, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, Nasutati, Nakankati. There is no question of lamenting. But still, a Vaishnava laments not for his own purpose. Just like Prahlad Maharaj says that Na Udvije Para. Krishna is Para, Nrsimhadev is Para, the Supreme. O the Supreme, I am not at all disturbed. Naibad vijay para durattvaya vaitaranya. Why? Tad vijjagayana mahamrita magna chitta. Because by the grace of Narada Muni, I have learned this art, how to chant your holy name. That I have learned. He says that, tad vijjagayana. And I learned and learned, but whenever I chant, then I am merged into the ocean of lecturing. Similar is stated about the Goswamis. Takta turnamasi samandalapati sening sada tucham. We have seen it practically. One big politician in Calcutta, C.R. Das, he was earning 50,000 monthly in those days. 50,000 means, I am speaking, he died in 1925. That means 50 years ago, he was earning 50,000 per month. Now 50,000 means 50 lakhs nowadays. You are so rich man. But on the Congress resolution that the prominent members of the Congress, they should not cooperate with the government, and one of the item of non-cooperation was they should not practice in the British court because there is no justice. That was Gandhi's order. That in the British court there is no justice, so why should we go there? Don't go. So this year Das on the resolution of the Congress, he was one of the prominent members. He gave up. So he had no income. So he had no income. The Congress was giving him 500 rupees pocket expenses because he was such a rich man. So what is 500 rupees for him? He was earning 50,000 rupees and spending. So he could not bear that inconvenience. He died within a year. He was a rich man, he could not provide, and he was very charitably disposed. If somebody would come to him, he would say, I have lost my whole income. Now I have got this 500 rupees, you can take it. He was such a charitably disposed. So anyway, he could not tolerate. But a devotee, just like Rupa Goswami, he also did the same thing. What is that? Takta tu namase samandalapati sening sada tucho. When he was inspired by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was minister in charge of Nawab Hussain Shah's government, but he decided, what is this nonsense minister says? Let me join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Spread this Krishna consciousness. So he did it. Therefore about him it is said, Takta Turnam Asesa Mandala Patisani. He was associated with big men, Mandalapati, he was minister. But he gave up. So what is this now? It is nowhere. So if we compare with Siyardas, he also gave up his income, but he died. But what happened to Rupa Goswami? Naturally, such a rich man, minister, he gave up his position. He should have also died because no income. No, he did not die. That is the difference. Tatta turnamase samandalapati sening sada tuchchava bhutya dina ganesha ko karunaya ko pina ganthasrito. For benefiting the mass of people who are suffering for want of Krishna consciousness, to do them good, they become mendicant. Kopina kanthasita. You have seen the picture of Rupa Goswami, a small loin cloth and nothing more. Then he should have died. No. Gopi bhava amrita amrita hari magnau sada. They were enjoying how the gopis are engaged in Krishna consciousness. The 24 hours thinking, that is Krishna consciousness. So similarly, Prahlad Maharaj says that Tadvijja Gayana Mahamrita Magna, the same philosophy everywhere. What was spoken by Prahlad Maharaj millions of years ago, the same thing was perceived by Rupa Goswami 500 years ago. And same thing can be perceived now also. Tadvijjagayana mahamrata magna chitta. If you once become merged into the nectarine of chanting the holy name of Krishna, then you always remain happy. There is no doubt about it. Tadvijjagayana mahamrata magna chitta. So either Rupa Goswami or Prahlad Maharaj or anyone, even up to death, they may face many difficulties, so-called difficulties. A Vaishnava has no difficulty. But we see, just like we see Prahlad Maharaj was in difficulty. Rupa Goswami was in difficulty. He was minister and he became a mendicant. Kopina kanthasita. No, he was not difficult. Raghunath Das Goswami, his father's income was in those days 12 lakhs of rupees. And in Radha Kunda, he lived taking little butter every alternate day. And Sankha Purvaka Namagananati Bhika. And he was offering obeisances also, counting. It's like we count chanting, he was counting that I must offer 100 times obeisances. That's what it is. This is Goswami's behavior. So, a Vaishnava has no difficulty. The same thing is exemplified by Draupadi. She is aggrieved on account of her sons being killed by Ashwatthama. Now she is feeling more for the mother of Ashwatthama, how she would feel if her son is killed. This is Vaishnava. Paradukha dukhi. Kipamudijastamaham prapadde. Vaishnava is paradukha. The Vaishnava has personally no distress. Anywhere he can sit down and chant Hare Krishna, read Srimad Bhagavatam, and very is difficult. There is Tadvijjagayana Mahamratam Agni Chitta. He has no. But why he takes so much distress? Because tato vimukha cetasa. Soche tato vimukha cetasa. Prahlad Maharaj says, I am agreed for these rascals who are not devotees. Tato vimukha cetasa. Vimukha means they are not interested in Krishna consciousness. So if Vaishnava is disturbed, perturbed, how these rascals are suffering so much in material condition, and so how to teach them Krishna consciousness, how to make them happy. This is Vaishnava's concern. Vaishnava concern, personal, there is no concern. Vaishnava is not satisfied that because I have no problem, I can chant anywhere and enjoy. No. Still Vaishnava takes the risk. As Prahlad Maharaj said, that I do not wish to go alone to Vaikuntha or anywhere, my Lord, unless I can deliver all these rascals. This is Vaishnava. He knew that all the Vimukha Cetasa, these materialistic persons, they are engaged in planning for material happiness. They are working so hard, becoming baffled without any benefits. So Maya, Sukhaya, Bharam, many plants, many skyscraper buildings, roads and motor cars. What is the real purpose? The purpose is they want to be happy. But that is not possible. Therefore, they are vimura, rascals. They are going in the wrong way. How to divert their attention to Krishna consciousness? Then they will be happy. These European, American boys, they are coming from rich family. They have, even nationally, they have got big skyscraper buildings, motor cars. And why? They have come to Krishna consciousness. Because they are not happy. It is a fact. They are not happy. So a Vaishnava can understand this. That outwardly, externally, they may have nice dress or nice building, a nice motor car, but internally they are so unhappy that they rise up to the top of the skyscraper building and fall down to commit suicide. This is his position. The Vaishnava can understand that bharamud bhato vimura. They are making skyscraper building, but there is no happiness. It is simply what is called gorgeous arrangement only. Otherwise, there is not a drop of happiness. Suchi tato vimukha. So the feeling of Vaishnava is like that. Similarly, Draupadi is Vaishnavi. She is feeling more than herself, the wife of Dronacharya, mother of Ashwatthama, how she would feel. Therefore, Vaishnava's qualification is paradukha dukhi. Personally, a Vaishnava is not unhappy, but a Vaishnava becomes unhappy for others' distress. Paradukha dukhi. Kipam buddhijda samaham prapadde. This is Raghunath Das Goswami's prayer to Sanatana Goswami, Vairagya Vidya. He was feeling obligation to Sanatana Goswami, how Sanatana Goswami taught him Vairagya Vidya. So, Kipam buddhijda samaham. This is Vaishnava position. So Kunti, and from ordinary moral point of view, it is said by Chanakya Pandit, Atmavat sarvabhuteshu sapandit. Anyone who can see in others feeling like himself. If I cut your throat, you will feel pain. How I know it? Because if you cut my throat, I will feel pain. So, paradukha dukhi, here Kunti is feeling that I am already suffering because my sons are killed. So why I am going to retaliate? I am going to give the same suffering to the mother of Aswathama by killing her son. This is Vaishnava. This is Vaishnava. The Vaishnava is not aggrieved or distressed for a personal interest. And Vaishnava is always feeling how others will be happy. Therefore, Krishna is very, very satisfied with the Vaishnava. And Nacha tasmat manusheshu kaschid me priya Krishnama. So you have taken to the vow of Krishna consciousness and trying to preach Krishna consciousness all over the world. And we have got little success. One politician in USA, he has remarked that this Krishna consciousness movement is increasing like an epidemic. He has said that. And if we do not check it, one day it may take our government. He has opined like that. So any intelligent man can know what is the ultimate result. Everyone, because mass of people, if they take to Krishna consciousness, then government is yours. That is a fact. And if the Krishna consciousness, government is there, no meat eating, no smoking, no illicit sex, somebody knows the demons will die. That is it. Thank you very much.